Alright folks, today is the day where we finally will tackle mastering balancing chemical equations. We're going to do two problems together and show you the technique that I like to use, and then you'll go back and you'll have an opportunity to balance the rest of the equations. If you have any questions, please ask for help. You will be quizzed on this within the next day or so after we make sure you had a pretty good idea. So let's get started. Remember to use your four-step process. We're looking at this H2 plus Cl2 equals HCl. Elements before, elements after. Let's see. On the right side, I guess that'd be the left side, wouldn't it? There's two hydrogens and there's one hydrogen. On this side there's two chlorines and there's one chlorine. So that is not a balanced equation. So the next thing we do, draw a box around them so that we remember we can't change anything inside the box. We can only put numbers in front of the box. Now what I like to do to help me out is make a little packet. This is for problem number 1. And let's set up the equation. Make sure you know what your arrow is. So we've got our little arrow. We've got our product, and we've got our reactants. As soon as I can find them, there we go. So H2 plus Cl2 yields HCl. Now I have to get it so that there's the same number of hydrogens and chlorines on both sides. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to add more of either this one, or this one. You can only add them as a molecule. That's why we draw the boxes around them. So let's see, we've got 2 on this side, we need 2 on that side. So we'll go ahead and add another one. The only way we can add hydrogens here is to add the whole molecule, because you can't change what's in the box. And now let's take a look here. Now we have 2 hydrogens, 2 chlorines, 2 chlorines, 2 hydrogens. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we just balanced it. So over here we got 1 plus 1 yields 2. And so the balanced equation, folks, is very simply, you don't have to write a 1 if it's just 1. There we go, folks. There is our balanced chemical equation. So before now we have 2, and after we have 2, 2 and 2, and that is great. So go ahead and fill that in as your example on the first one. Then we'll go ahead and do the second one. The second problem is magnesium plus oxygen yields magnesium oxide. That's the one where we burned the magnesium. So before, we've got 1 magnesium. After, we've got 1 magnesium. Before, we've got 2 oxygens. And after, we have 1 oxygen. So that's our problem there. So let's go ahead and please make sure when you're done with each little kit, you put them back in the bag so that they don't get mixed up with the other thing. So, back in the bag. Now let's get the next one here for magnesium. So let's see, we like to use our yield arrow. That helps us remember which is the before and the after, which are the products, which are the reactants. So we're producing magnesium oxide, we're using oxygen, and we're using magnesium. So let's check it out here. Magnesium plus oxygen yields magnesium oxide. Alright, let's see, we've got to get more oxygens on this side. Now the only way we can get an oxygen on the product side is to add a whole nother magnesium oxide. Because remember, once you put the box around it, you can't change what's in the box. So there we've got 2 oxygens now. 2 oxygens. But now we have a problem in that we have 1 magnesium and 2 magnesiums here. So let's add another magnesium to this side. And now we've got 2 magnesium atoms plus 1 oxygen molecule yields 2 magnesium oxide molecules. 2 magnesiums, 2 magnesiums. 2 oxygens, 2 oxygens. By golly, I think we've balanced it. So ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and fill that in. 2 magnesiums plus 1 oxygen, again we don't need the rate of 1 in there, yields 2 magnesium oxides. And if we balance everything out now, we see there's 2 magnesiums before, 2 after, 2 oxygens before, 2 after. Woohoo! We did it. Alright folks, now it's time for you to go back, use the kits if you'd like, and balance these chemical equations. Good luck.